So a few weeks back, I released this video, which was not the hottest album of 2022, but was instead a video to help set up your 2022 sales year. One of the things your boy forgot to mention in that video, however, was that a lot of the steps needed to be undertaken prior to the new year starting. As the new year is, sadly, well and truly underway, what are some things that you can do on the phone with your prospects to kickstart the new year in style? Keep watching to find out more. What's going on, sales family? It's Fairhead from Sales Unveiled, once again helping slash through all the misconceptions around sales, business, side hustles, and of course personal development, and giving you the practical advice that you need in your day-to-day careers. So you followed the steps in my last 2022 video, revived that dead data, miraculously managed to get through to the prospect. So what's next? In my experience, there are two things that you can do as a sales rep to drastically increase your chances of success when on a cold call with a prospect. One, use an event as an entry point. A lot of sales teams work quite closely with marketing teams who often host in-person or online meetings year round. It's more likely than not then that your marketing team will actually have a direct event taking place in the first quarter, or even better yet, the first month of the year. One thing I like to do then right at the start of the year with the Revive data that we talked about in the previous video is just to invite them to these events. Saying something as simple as, I know how passionate you were around X, Y, and Z, which is exactly why I wanted to invite you over to our upcoming event, which covers X, Y, and Z. Another way to position this is just to ask them if the topic of the event is a focus for them at this moment in time. For example, let's say you were selling into a marketing department. You would then say something similar to this. Our event is going to focus in on how to manufacture marketing leads into tangible sales leads. Is this something that's going to be a focus for yourself? 2, be honest. It's more than likely that this is not your prospect's first rodeo. They know that they're gonna get a lot of sales calls right at the start of the year. Instead of beating around the bush and playing mind games with them, just be completely upfront and honest with them, and you're much more likely to get better results. A good way to bring these up in conversation with some of these dead leads that we talked about earlier on is to say something similar to this. A lot of the organizations I'm speaking to at the moment, at the start of the new year, are wanting to focus on X, Y, and Z. Is this also something that you want to focus on now as well? You'll be pleasantly surprised by how many people will be responsive to this kind of open, upfront, and honest approach. Even if you only get a measly 1% conversion rate off the back of it, it's still 1% more than you would have got otherwise, so definitely worth looking into. Guys, I've touched upon this earlier on, but I would definitely check out the other video in this series. I'll link to it in the description box down below. This is more of a part 2 to that video, but some useful tips all around. If you're interested in more videos around sales, business, side hustles, and of course personal development, absolutely smash the like and subscribe button, as it really does help out the channel. And leave a comment down below, most importantly. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts about how you kick off the new financial year or the new year in style when selling. Until next week, I'll leave it there for now. Have a good one, guys. Bye.